Well, we have a question here that says the first three terms of an arithmetic sequence are 4, 13, and 22. We did in the previous video, we did question 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and then now we're going to do question 2.4, where the question says the original sequence 4, 13, and 22 forms the first difference of a new sequence with first term equal to -6. Determine the formula for the nth terms of the nth term of this new sequence. All right, the fact that the question says, okay, first of all, here the question wants us, we're doing question 2.4, and we're looking for the nth term, so we're looking for Tn, right? So we need to find Tn here. Now I'm going to move here. Over here, we're going to do I'll draw a line here, and then I'm going to paste the same problem over here so we can see the work. So here this is question 2.4, right here 2.4. Now the question said the original sequence is given by 4, 13, and 22 forms the first difference of the new sequence. So here, and determine the formula for the nth term of the new sequence. So we're looking for a Tn over here. Now, the fact that the question says forms this sequence, this arithmetic sequence forms the first difference of the new sequence. We understand by that the new sequence is a quadratic sequence. Sequence is quadratic sequence because the first difference of quadratic sequence is a linear pattern. Now, and then they say the first term is -6, so it's going to be like this. Let's say there are 4, 13, 22, 31, ℏ(y), 40, etc. Meaning this is the first difference. So, and then let's say the first term is 6. So, so 6 is somewhat -6. I mean, so -6 is the first term, meaning -6. Okay, something like this. A number minus -6 would be -4. So that number would have been supposed to be -2, because -2 minus 6 will give us +4, and then the following number must be to get 13. The other number was supposed to be 11 here, because 11 minus 2 will give us 13, and so on to get 22. You get 22 there. The number was supposed to be 33, because 33 minus 11 is 22, so on and so forth. Now, we do know that the second difference was 9, as we calculated. So this was 9, 9, 9. The second difference is constant. So what do we know about the quadratic sequence? We do know that 2a equal to, no, prefer to write like this. The second difference, d2, is equal to a equal to the second difference over 2. And then we also do know that 3a plus b equal to t2 minus 1, the first difference. And we also do know that a plus b plus c equal to t1. So those are formulas. I can say formulas we do know about the quadratic pattern. And we also do know that the quadratic pattern is given by the formula Tn, which is equal to an squared plus bn plus c. Now we can use this information to calculate Tn. So first, let's find A. A would be the second difference over 2, so A must be 9 over 2. Okay. I write this way. A, which is given by d2 over 2, implies that A equal to 9 over 2. Okay. Now for B, what do we need? I can use this information 3A plus B, which is equal to T2 minus T1. We can work it out. This is like 3 if we sub in the values of A, and then T2 minus T1 is equal to 4. We can get it here. That's T2 minus T1 is equal to 4. And then A equal to 9 over 2. Now, this implies that's 27 over 2 plus B equal to 4. And then if we move, B will be 4 minus 27 over 2. That makes B equal to negative 19 over 2. Now to work out C, we do know that A plus B plus C equal to T1 is in the formula we wrote above. Then A is equal to 9 over 2, 9 over 2. B is negative 19 over 2. C is the only unknown, and T1 is negative 6. So here we have like A plus B plus C equal to negative 6. So this is like 9 over 2 minus 19 over 2 plus C equal to negative 6. That will be negative 10 over 2 plus C equal to negative 6, and negative 10 over 2 is negative 5 plus C equal to negative 6, and then which means that C will be equal to negative 1. Now that we have A, we have B, and then we also get C, we can now answer the question. I'm going to write it here. Therefore, Tn will be equal to A, which is 9 over 2 n squared minus 19 over 2n minus 1. That's Tn, the quadratic sequence. Thank you. Now, there are many ways to solve this problem. We can also solve the same problem by using a different method. We can do this way. I wanna move this over here, and then I'm going to paste the sample. So now we can do this way. We can say. We could also say because Tn was equal to is an squared plus bn plus c, okay, and that's the formula that we wrote over here. A is equal to d2 over 2. I can work out A. A will be equal to 9 over 2, because 9 is the constant difference over 2. Now we can use this to find T1 will then be equal to, excuse me, 9 over 2 n squared plus n squared plus bn plus c. So we sub in, because it's T1, we're going to sub the value of 1 for the value of n, which is 1 now, and then T1 will then be n over 2 plus b plus c. That's T1. What about T2 then? T2 will be 9/2 n squared plus bn plus c. Now we sub in the value of n, which is 2, and sub 2 there, and sub 2 there, and then this will be 9/2 times 4, which will be 18, okay, and then 18 plus 2b plus c. No, okay, the value of T1 was -6, so now here also the value of T2 is -2 over here, because we found it there. T2 is -2. They are like T1, T2, T3, T4, etc. Now, so we have like, we can simplify, okay, from this equation. Let's put equation 1, and that's equation 2. So now from equation 1, we can simplify that. We can move 9/2 over on the other side of the equal sign, or so we have like b plus c equal to -6 minus 9/2, which is equal to -21/2, and then from equation 2, if you move 18 over, that makes 2b plus c will be equal to -20. Now this is like equation 1 and that equation 2. So now if we work out these two equations simultaneously, we do like equation 1 minus equation 2. We do like minus equation 1 minus equation 2. This will be what? B minus 2b will be -b. C minus c will be just 0. And -21/2 minus -20 will be -19/2. No, positive 19/2. So b will be equal to -19/2. So we got b. And then once we got b, we can find c also by subbing in this value of b in any of the equation 1 or equation 2, doesn't matter. I prefer to sub in equation 1. So this is therefore b plus c equal to -21/2 will be written. Then that's going to be a sub in the value of b, which is -19/2, and then plus c equal to -21/2. So c will be -21/2 minus, no, plus 19/2, and that makes c equal to -1. Now that we got a over here, b over there, and then c there, we can find cn will be 9/2 n squared minus 19/2 n minus 1. We got cn. There's another formula that you don't know, you may not know, but we can still use this to solve the same problem. The formula will be given by right here. We can write it like this: Tn will be equal to T1, okay, plus n minus 1 times d, okay, times d1, to say the first difference, plus that might be n minus 1, n minus 2, times d2 for the second difference, all over 2. Now, if we work out, for instance, we sub in the values of what we do know. T1 is -6. I sub -6 here. So it's going to be plus n minus 1 plus n minus 1 times d1, the first difference. which is equal to 4, right? So we do times 4 in the bracket. Given is this difference found here. D1, the difference with the first difference on the first two terms. Okay, T2 minus T1. So this will be times 4 plus n minus 1, n minus 1, and n minus 2 times D2, okay, which is equal to 9 over 2. Sorry, this T2 is not the second difference, but the second difference of the terms, okay? It's actually this D2. Oh yeah, correct, it's 9. It's 9, D2 is 9, so times 9, correct? All over, not all, only this part over 2. And then this will be negative 6, and then plus 4n minus 4, plus, you can simplify this, it's going to be n squared plus n, not, minus 2n minus n plus 2, okay? We times all this, times 9, all over 2. So this will be negative 6. Okay, negative 6 and negative 4 here makes negative 10, right? This makes negative 10 plus 4n, okay, plus 9n squared minus, okay, negative 2n and n makes negative 3n. All this makes negative 3n. So that makes minus 27n plus 18 all over 2. Now we can write all with a common denominator. So this will be negative 10, which is like, it has a 1, the denominator of 1, but we times by 2 here, times by 2 there, and plus same also with 4n, it has a denominator of 1, times now by 2, times by 2 there also, and then plus 9n squared minus 27 plus 18 all over 2. Now that the denominators are common, we can simplify. Let's put it like this. This will be 10, negative 20 plus 8n plus 9n squared minus 27n, with the n here, plus 18 all over 2. So that's Tn equal to. Now, Tn will be equal to, you can see we can combine like terms. We have 9n squared, so 9n squared stays, and then 8n here and negative 27n here makes negative 19n, and then negative 20 and positive 18 makes negative 2 all over 2. Voila, and then we can break down. This will be 9 over 2 n squared minus 19 over 2n minus 2 over 2. So Tm will just be 9 over 2n squared minus 19 over 2n minus 1. So this is Tm. So these are the different ways we can find the quadratic pattern in this question. Thank you.